Forgot I had this broken ass item equipped.
I can't remember the parakeet's name, and it makes me feel really bad. 'Cause I want
Heather says she can't remember the parakeet's name, and it makes her feel really bad because she wants to say something, and then I just cut her off, so I don't know what the rest of the sentence was.
Mixed up. Like, whatever. Because if you just want, you don't have to remember his name, just have to be upset about that. But his name's Kai.
Kai, it was Kai. That's what I was thinking it was. Because I was thinking King Kai.
King Kai.
Yeah. But I'm like, no, that's not right.
Goku.
What are you streaming on?
YouTube.
Okay, so it's on YouTube.
Wait, where did I go?
It would probably work better before. Just pulling it up on her phone. Like, I guess I'll give you the pity subscribe.
I was gonna say you I appreciate it, but I don't really do shit.
Are you streaming now as Ace Escape?
That's because I got Ape Escape recently, and that is just bullshit fucking nostalgia. Alright, tell me when, my voice probably is not going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? In sync with the video?
Just mute the video.
Yeah, mute the video.
My headphones on, I can't hear it. I'm just talking to you.
Okay, so you know where this is, right? Where that ogre guy is?
Yes.
Alright, so you'll come out to the fountain.
Beat the ogre guy.
There is...
Want to beat the ogre guy real quick? Because I can do that, maybe.
Well, you can...
Oh no. Oh no. I don't remember these guys.
You didn't get fucked up by the crows.
Oh no. Should I avoid the crows?
They...
I hate games like this.
They can be a little fucked up in numbers, yeah.
Oh no. This is not going well for me. Okay, actually, no. I need to have a little more self-confidence. I'm alright. I'm good. Got an item. What's an oil egg?
Okay, so you get Molotovs in this game. Molotovs are effective.
Yes, I've gotten those before. Yeah, very effective.
Yeah. If you hit an enemy with an oil urn before you hit him with a Molotov, though, yeah. They feel that. Even if they have resistance against fire, anything hit with oil doesn't give a damn about resistances. Alright, so if you come up this whole pathway, there's 2 dogs and a small little group of 3 with another dog, so be careful. Best bet is just to wait for them to do their little round of this well, and they'll go back up the stairs behind that gate. Or you could just let them see you and aggro them like I did. Don't recommend that.
I have half health and no blood vials, so... Oh, fuck. I don't like the shadow stuff running by. I'm not
Oh, this game's fighting mechanics has another unspoken function or feature, function, whatever the word I'm looking for is. It's called rally, and you'll notice when you get hit and you're looking at your life bar, it's like orange before it completely depletes. If you get return strikes on enemies and it chains up, you can pretty much recover all that damage you just was about to take.
okay. I'm wondering how I've stayed alive so many times. I figured there must be a mechanic like that. Oh no. Well,
Alright, I don't want to continue until you do your thing.
take a while.
Yeah, take your time. Oh wait, did you die?
Yeah, I fucking died. I'm not
I was gonna say yeah. You're just gonna have to feel the deaths in this game because, man, does it happen a lot. Especially in the Chalice dungeons, and if you actually make it far enough in the game to to even learn what the Chalice dungeons are.
I feel like I'm literally the worst. I'm stuck in the beginning of
Brandy, I have sat and like Sherpa'd friends of friends or random fucking people in this game.
Same way my first time playing this game.
Yeah.
Like I still I quit for like
I've never played this game.
Like I knew the struggle because of fucking Demon Souls, and I know how From Software is when, yeah. You need a quest marker. You need hints, dialogue, a fucking compass. Not in our game. We don't hold anybody's hand here. Good luck, scrub.
The thing I noticed about playing like let me change controllers real quick. Okay. So playing like Final Fantasy 7 or 8, they didn't give us any direction back then. Like we were just supposed to figure that shit out.
And we did. How the fuck? I mean, okay, that was another one of those things where the path was kind of linear. It was linear enough to lead you up to the end of the game. There was shit that you could do if you trailed off and actually looked around, but
if you trailed off, you could get lost. You might talk to one NPC in one town somewhere.
Yeah.
Just waste time doing nothing.
Going town to town, going inside every single house is like, who the fuck do I have to talk to progress?
Pokemon games are kind of the worst for that too. Like if you didn't talk to one guy at the one right time, you'd just be stuck in the same fucking shit forever.
That was like what was that PlayStation? Brave Fencer Musashi. That's a throwback.
Oh no, I am gonna die. Things are not looking up for me right now.
Speaking of, you can honestly run past all of this for the majority if you know the path, but you'd have to watch what I'm doing.
You just showed me, but it puts the timing guys like in front of me, but okay, I mean I'm
Okay, you saw that well, right?
in the middle of the
I'm talking about where I was right where you died.
yeah.
Like earlier when you were watching me play.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, okay, so that pathway led up to this bridge that I'm running back towards the pathway, but it led up to this bridge that I'm on right now. There's a fuck ton of enemies on this bridge, but you are capable of just like sprinting right past all of them. If you go all the way down, you'll encounter the very first boss, and you'll also gain an insight. No, this is not the end of the level. I'm just saying if you want me to be able to join you, that is going to be the fastest way to get your first insight. Because I completely forgot about that shit.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna make that happen. Almost set.
Pack a ball, pack a ball, pack a ball, pack a... Oh wait, no, nothing's alive, I got it. Now that you know the pathway, though, I don't know. I ain't saying it's easy by any means, but it is possible to sprint past the majority I would say possibly every single enemy, because if you know their move sets, there's only so many things that they can do, especially if you see them coming. And they all have their set little pathways. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was looking for. And it's bad because
They're just like, when you say sprint, is there...
you can hold circle.
Or,
You can hold circle.
so you can actually move quickly. That's interesting to know.
The
I should
more
explore controls more.
Yeah, it consumes stamina.
Like an extra hard mode.
Yeah, because it doesn't tell you any of the fucking controls. Okay, so basically, if you haven't already, like as far as the attacks go, if you haven't noticed, R1 is quick attacks. You know, R2 is strong.
I would not have made it this far without that.
R2 is strong attacks. Now you can transition your or change up your combos with every single weapon in this game, and this is why, in my opinion, Bloodborne is the best fucking game out of all of them as far as the combat goes. L1 has always been block in all their games. Block does not exist in this game. When you target somebody, you can... You said what?
That was my next stupid question, if there was a way to block.
Oh, no, not in this game. Not in Bloodborne. In Dark Souls, yeah, that's why there's like, you know, an umpteenth amount of shields. There are 2 shields in this game, and only one of them has kind of a use outside of cosmetics, and it just really looking nice. That's about it. It can block arcane damage, like completely negates anything arcane coming at you to a degree, as long as your stamina meter, you know, stays up. And the wooden shield's a joke. Don't buy into it. Just a fair warning.
Not even worth it.
No. It's the equivalent of the game creator putting in the mysterious pendant in Dark Souls 1 as a one of the gift items to choose when you create a new character. It does absolutely fuck all nothing. He literally put it in just to troll players.
Oh, wow.
Because he knew that there was going to be people going in, like, trying to dig up lore or find its actual purpose. And, like, he openly admitted in an interview. He was like, no, I put it in there as a gag item. Miyazaki's a dick.
Just avoiding everything. Well prepared for what's to come.
Even though this boss is going to catch you completely off guard. Is this a rhetorical question? I mean, are you asking this, or are you suggesting coffee?
Well, apparently we're
Oh
having
no, oh no, oh no. Oh no.
You got this.
Oh no.
So yeah, I was gonna make you a cup
Oh
of
fuck.
green
No,
and
no, 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 no.
wipe her lips
Ah, no.
You got this.
Oh no.
And
Ooh, that was total luck, but I actually did that. Alright.
Nailed it.
Oh no, now the ogre noticed me, I have no health.
keep on running past all of them.
Okay, I'm just gonna run away.
Yeah, I was going to say, just run all the way to the far past side of the bridge.
Okay, so no werewolves. Avoid all that.
Yeah, you can just run. If you just keep sprinting, you can just sprint past all these enemies and go all the way to the end.
Oh god, okay.
I mean, I believe in you and all, but I'm for sure this boss is probably about to one shot you. Just being fair. I have faith.
Well, this is literally the farthest I've ever been, so that's an achievement. Take the little things.
Oh man, don't feel bad. Dude, it took me, like someone else, pretty much walking me through a lot of this shit. And on that same note, I still am learning more and more shit about this game every time I fucking play it or look up videos from a specific person called Vatty Video. Dude has kind of a little bit of a monotone voice, but he keeps it interesting enough that every video is a worthwhile watch. Talking about a motherfucker that dedicates his life to like the lore, finding out all like in-depth, detailed lore to all these games, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and all that. He actually has a video theorizing the link or the connection between the Bloodborne or the Dark Souls storyline and how Bloodborne fits into the Dark Souls storyline itself. It was pretty good.
Okay,
I
confused. So, on Werewolf Bridge, do I supposed to... Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. Sorry, just never mind me. I'm at...
take a yeah. Once you go up the stairs, take a right, and just keep
Okay, well,
straight
I got
beeline.
some items and stuff. It was fine. No.
Good thing about this game, any items that are raw items in your inventory never disappear if you die. They only disappear if you use them.
Fuck. So, Cleric Beast, that would be guy I have to fight, eh?
Yay! You got insight now.
I do. Do I have to beat this guy though?
Well, I mean, you could try to.
Okay, but no. Try to or run away.
Oh, no, you can't run. Oh, there's no running away. There's no running away. You're in this now. That's why you see his health bar.
Well, I died. So.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, there's no running. You're in this. Yeah, if you ever see a health bar appear at the bottom of this game, or any From Software game, it's time. You're in it. There is no running.
But I still have my insight. So do I talk to scary chicks here?
Let's see. Look to the left of the doll. That's what the little chick is. She's actually a doll, a living doll or whatever it's called. There should be a bath full of these little.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the fountain's scary. Fetus in it. Got it.
Well, they're called messengers, but yeah, that works too. They do kind of have like weird fuck faces if you get down to yeah, that's it. It is. They are really fucked faces. Berserk fetuses.
Yeah, it makes me think of like, oh no, the one from The Witcher.
Okay, so...
That was just a terrible side.
Did you get the bell?
Am I supposed to talk to him?
Yeah, the messenger.
Yeah, nothing happened. It just allows me to purchase items.
Okay, the stairs. Not the stairs. Oh, hold a second. Come over to the area where the stairs are. There should be like a spot in the ground where a tombstone will lift up.
Like,
No.
okay. I got it.
Alright, there should be another one to get a small resonant bell.
You can give them top hats. Tell her you can give them top hats.
You got Old Hunter You got the Old Hunters DLC? Oh shit.
I guess so.
Alright, so yeah, you actually are capable of getting the full experience of this game then. And all of the better items, for that matter. Oh, and don't ask me what's the best armor in this game, because in my opinion, armor is just cosmetic. Like the numbers and values, I've not seen a single visible difference as far as damage or resistance goes. I mean, if you're wearing something that, you know, states has stupid low fire resistance, and you're going against a fire enemy, and you're trying to ponder why you're getting one shot by, you know, its fire attack, that one might be obvious. But other than that, yeah, dude, I don't think defense values on armors means a single damn in this game. You just got to get really good at pressing that circle button right before you're about to get hit, and you'll just like pretty much dash straight through their swing. If it's not a boss with a giant ass, you know, that same said swing being half the fucking size of the screen.
So should I use my insight to buy the small resident bell? Or no?
No, once... Wait. Go up the stairs into the shop. Just tell me which set of stairs you're running from, the left stairs or the right stairs.
Okay, well this is the first time I'm going, so I'm at the very top, like, of the building, and the Bath Messenger's up here.
Yep.
Like, okay, that's where you buy it with insight, but do I need that now since I got that bell?
Alright, so what you're gonna do... How do I get to a point where I can just cheese it for you? Okay, no. Don't buy that small resonant bell just yet. Because it's only one. You do that, I have to go back, create a new character real fast, and run it like that. Technically keep summoning you to, like, a throwaway character's world and let you keep eating insight for a minute. But that would take way too long. I'm just going to take you to a spot where you can pick up, like, raw insight. It's the madman's knowledge. Since it goes to your inventory, it's not, you know, automatically going to your counter. Oh shit, I need to fix my weapons. Oh yeah, weapons do have durability and they break.
I was wondering that, because it said weapon is something.
Weapon is at... Yeah, weapon is at risk. Go back to the hunter's dream real fast. If you got the video up... Oh, okay. You see where I'm at? The shop, right? Probably 10-second delay. Okay, so you'll come in, the candle altar will be in front of you. You'll use that later. But this one's right here is where you work on all your weapons. This right here is actually your player storage. You can't access it anywhere except for here. But mostly, if you ever get the message that says you have too much of this item, it's been sent to your storage, this is where it's talking about. The game never tells you that, dude. I beat this game without ever knowing this was fucking here.
Okay, I don't have any blood echoes.
Okay, so press fuck.
Cold blood used to gain blood echoes, but I'm not using it.
Alright, so press options right here and go to inventory.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
And you'll scroll down in the consumables list, and it should be there amongst possible others if you've gotten any others. It's better to save.
Complicated and varied in menus.
Dude, all the info you'd want about little shit, even like obscure things you encounter in this game, the info for it are most likely in the item info. Like when you look at an item and you click display, that little dialogue it gives. Sometimes it has.
Then you should pay attention to it.
Oh yeah, sure, go right ahead. No, this is not one of those games because you'll sit there and read it and it for the I don't know. Bloodborne didn't really go into too much detail with a hell of a lot of their items, but VatiVidia definitely breaks it down a lot better than I could. I am way too stoned to sit there and try to get in that detailed explaining this game. It's worth it if you ever get intrigued by it. Like the depth of this game is impressive.
So how do I save? Because I asked you a question over that.
Oh, I never heard you ask that. No, this game constantly like it's saving every second. If you ever see a little icon to the top, it's like the top left or top right of your screen, it's auto saving.
So I'm leaving. Going to Central York, is that right?
Yep. I did fix my shit, didn't I? God damn it. I think I got it explained. I didn't even fucking do it my damn self. Fucking A. How much did y'all pay for those PS4 Pros? Because I've been weighing the options between either replacing the Blu-ray drive on my console for it'll be around $55-$60 for me just to do it my damn self, or just go ahead and get a new console, which I probably need to do it anyways.
Well, mine's not a Pro. I don't think Mom's is either. It's just a later model. Mine is one of the first ones that came with Uncharted.
Oh.
But I've been happy with the performance. I mean, according to my best friend Keith, he was going to jump on the PS4 bandwagon, but they're really hard to find right now, which is why I haven't bought a Switch. They're overpriced for what they're worth. Especially with the PS5 coming out.
Man, I don't even want to think of what the price of a PS5 is, and
It's gonna be $700.
if I had to say there's anything at all that has my interest to getting that console, it would be the fact that they're actually finally remastering Demon Souls, and it's going to be exclusively for PlayStation 5. In my opinion, they can go straight fuck themselves because they're going to try to charge everybody like, $700 or somewhere around that for this fucking console. And if I really wanted to pay that for a video game console, and because I'm that dedicated or interested in gaming, I'm getting a fucking gaming computer and paying the same price, if not a little less. It's getting ridiculous. I do, however, like the memes for all the PS5 memes. Have you seen the Seto Kaiba one?
Oh, I don't know. I've seen that one.
That's great. Alright, so time to learn how to summon people. Go to your personal effects, and you should see the beckoning bell there. If not, then you have to press switch and put it there. I think you can actually customize this. I usually have all my bells. Alright, and then you ring it. No, don't ring it, don't ring it. Excuse me. Alright, now that you see it.
Too late. Already rang it.
Okay, so don't silence it then. Actually, yeah, silence it before you summon somebody, because it'll say no insight consumed. No, go to your inventory and look for something that says silencing blank. And it says end.
And then use that?
Yeah. And since you didn't summon anybody, it'll say no insight consumed. Alright, because I forgot this game had this feature. Go to options and go to system again, and then but this time go to network.
Okay, do what now?
Press options on your controller and go to system. And then go to network.
Okay.
Make sure your matchmaking regions is worldwide. And then for your password, Blood 2, just like it's on the video.
I'm too blurry to see on the video what it looks like. My internet sucks.
Blood 2, it's blood all lowercase followed by the number 2. And then once you got that set, go ahead and ring your bell again. It's the moment of truth. Whether fucking this game's gonna be a dick or... or if it's gonna baffle me like it always does.
Well, see, I'm really starting to think sometimes this
Someone had already joined me.
What?
I had to finish the...
What?
And now I can't do it. Fuck! It still did my insight because when we didn't silence the bell quick enough, someone had joined me.
Oh, you're fucked, bro.
Wow. That's fucking lame. So you have to have insight to... So what?
Yeah, and the alternative is using a small resonant bell, which is how other people summon you. Fuck, man. I knew I should have just went ahead and told you, yeah, just go ahead and rough it out and do that.
Oh, damn it, man.
Well, you can copy your character and start new and just beeline, since you know the path. It won't take you nearly as long since you actually know which way to go, right?
Yeah, I could do that. I wouldn't be worse off.
Well, okay. If you put time into your created character, there is a way to copy and paste.
I'm not that way. I pretty much randomized it.
Man, I feel you. I ran with some disfigured looking fucks.
It makes it more interesting, especially if you match their intelligence once you see. Some of these games are quite interesting if you play it imbecile.
Have you ever heard of Final Pam? Oh my god. It was a Let's Play or some shit with this guy running Fallout 4. Check it out. Just type in Fallout 4 Final Pam. It's like a 47-minute or longer video, but oh fuck, is it worth it? Dude, he's an idiot. It's just the crazy shit he does. Like, he's talented, mind you, but that talent has some deep madness to it. And this may sound like bullshit, but you can totally chop that wolf to death if you're good enough. It is totally possible to beat that wolf. It is bullshit that you have to fight, one of those wolves as your first encounter, but...
I feel like I did kill it, and then I died, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I think we one-hit each other, so I think it's totally possible to...
If you got the charged R2 and the visceral, mate, I think I could see this. This is early enemies. They got really low health.
I know it one-shot me.
This game, dude, From Software games are deceiving. Once you start like actually putting points in your characters, and you know, maybe you level up your weapon once or twice, start doing damage to enemies, you start feeling like, yeah, I'm doing things. And as soon as you move on to, like, you know, the next area or after, it's like you're doing kibbles for damage, and enemies are damn near one-shotting you. Where did my effort go? I just love that shit.
Okay, well, how would I go about making a new character to start the game over, or what?
Yeah, yeah. Because otherwise you're going to have to run all the way to that boss and beat that boss. The only way you can get another insight is by beating that boss.
No, at this point, I'll just start. Not like I'm not very beginning as it is.
I mean, being fair, that you are. I like how you just came and threw that on me, but thank you. You're like, you want this. Them's fighting words.
It's 7:45, Bubba, so try and work.
Leaving at 9:30.
Band starts at 9. I don't know how full we're gonna get or how fast we're gonna get full, so you know, tables are everywhere. Cash for the coffee, anybody? Behind the wall, plate up.
I'm gonna go try to fuck somebody up in a Nightmare Frontier real quick while you're making your way over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit, so.
Because I rolled me and I said no.
You're good.
Actually, here.
Have you played the Final Fantasy, like, PlayStation games, or, like, 10, whatever, on PS4?
Yeah, I bought 9 for damn sure. You know that's my favorite one.
Oh, yeah. That's the first one I got to. One thing I love is they have, like, a fast forward mode, so things don't take forever. You can, like, run super spotted. It's great.
Yeah, but when you go to the fucking what's the Vile Island, and because you're feeling yourself and you're thinking that you can sit here and power level off of these broken ass enemies, and you forget fast forward was turned on, they just wipe your party, pretty much first turn.
They prevent that kind of grinding.
Fucking bullshit. But yeah. I don't know. Now that you're on what's the word I'm looking for? You can compare our trophies, and by doing so, you're capable of seeing every single game that I've played with my account or whatever.
Oh yeah, I've already done that. I pretty much do that every time I'm out of break or whatever.
No, you're not. You're out here.
We play very different stuff.
Well,
You actually complete stuff, and I have like 10% on a million games.
dude, I try, but a lot of these trophies are straight bullshit.
Yeah, they are.
Like 7 Days to Die. One of the trophies is literally to kill 200. It's either 250,000 players within your play, like I guess the lifetime of you having the game, however that fucking works, or maybe you actually have to have a world where you have the digit just showing that exact amount. So it's 25,000 or 250,000, either or. How? Like, yeah, the only thing I can see is you literally having a friend that doesn't mind constantly respawning himself over and over for like 5 or 6 hours straight, and lets you keep killing him.
Themselves.
Brandy, I know some dedicated motherfuckers. Like a friend of mine, Chewbacca, bro. He's my friend Pat. We were talking about, dude. Mr. McWiFi. This son of a bitch, platinum Dark Souls 2. One of the conditions for that is going through that entire game without dying a single time or ever touching a single bonfire. I said he has no life. He goes, no, I got a platinum trophy. I was like, fuck you, motherfucker.
He always asks how I'm doing. He's like one of the.
I got a technically Gundam's 100%, but I feel like I earned that 100%. Conan Exiles, I met a dude while I was playing one of the online servers, and he just so happened to be like, I didn't even know he was the admin and owner of the server that I had joined up on. He was just, just kind of being cool and straight up because I was having an issue with some folks I had grouped up with on there, and was like, I don't even want to be a part of y'all's drama, man. Y'all are on some other shit, talking about their messaging each other back and forth, talking shit, this, that, and that. I was like, I don't even play this game. I just downloaded it for free because it was on PlayStation Plus. But the admin dude, I still have him on my friends list. It's called Legendary Turtle, but he made a deal with me. He was like, "How about this, man? Just because I'm trying to keep people on my server, he goes, I'll throw you a couple items and just let you do your thing." I was like, "I appreciate it, man, but I don't like being spoon fed." I was like, otherwise I won't learn anything about this game. He goes, all right, I can respect that. He goes, well, how about this? He goes, I can show you where a good spot to build up is. And, from just allowing that damned me, because it went from that to now I'm in, kind of pseudo contact with the admin to he eventually ends up talking me into, helping him as one of his server moderators. I get admin rights. People start telling me about what can be done with the admin rights. They start explaining all these different shit I could do. Start taking me everywhere, and eventually after it was all said and done, I eventually got all the fucking trophies just by getting admin rights.
What game was this again?
Conan Exiles. It's literally the only game I have a platinum on.
I was wondering, I got a fucking platinum on that. Like, that was the worst. I tried so hard at that game, and I just don't get it. Like,
once I learned how to play, okay, I only had, or found out how to play and all the shit about that game because of what I just explained. But it's a lot easier than it looks. Dude, all that game is PvP based. Like, that's literally what it's designed to be, or how it's designed to be played. Even though there's all these fucking, mobs and enemies and NPCs and thralls and shit that you can have join you, all this is about going over to another person's base and fucking them up. And if you're on a PvE server, that's... Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. There are a lot of legit ones to where they have it set up in Conan, for example. When you first spawn, you spawn in, Newbie Desert, or Freshy Desert, whichever, you want to call it. They have it made to where they're looking at their, whatever the damn list, or, the fuck is the word I'm looking for? They have a screen in front of them that shows them, like, player deaths, and it also lists their locations. If they see anybody, like, just spawn killing the shit out of freshies, banned. No warning, banned. Like, the shit's listed in this, the rules. The Discord information is displayed constantly, like, every goddamn 5 minutes. And right away in the server name, so... It's not like you're ill-knowledged.
okay, so quick question. Should I go with the pistol, or do you
blunderbuss, in my opinion, because 9 times out of 10, the only reason you should be using the gun and using any of your Quicksilver bullets is to try to get the counter strike. So you're trying to shoot them and ensure that your bullet is going to connect like as they're in their attack animation, because that's the only time that you can stagger them and bring them to your knee. And once you've done it enough times, you'll I don't know, pick up on a sound, like, because when you are excuse me, when you set them up for a visceral strike, it makes a sound every single time.
Okay. So it's all about the timing, I guess, in this game.
Absolutely.
I just like to hack on stuff, like a locked on sword at Kingdom Hearts. That never works out for me.
Oh, no. Hell no. You can't just sit there and go head first into anything in this game. Once you've put some levels into your character and you have around like +6 or higher weapons, they only go to +10. But +6 or higher weapons, then you're kind of at a point where you can just steamroll through areas. But also at the same time, at that point, the amount of souls you're getting for the amount of enemies that you're having to kill really doesn't justify the ends. But in my opinion, and this is just because I have the experience that I do in this game, that's why I pretty much just say fuck the main story and just keep fucking with all the Chalice dungeons until there are no more Chalice dungeons to be done. Because at that point, you're literally capable of going through almost all of the Chalice dungeons in this game before ever beating the main story. And going back to and finishing the main story at that, strength level is always fun. Because it kind of puts you on even level-ish grounds with the true final boss.
Okay. I'm not even past the beginning of this game. And there's so much more to it. Oh no.
The fairest statement I can say is if you don't dedicate any time or grind into this game, you aren't going to see any true character progression.
I've been playing this part for the last 3 days. I don't have that kind of time. Like, what kind of grinding we talking about?
You just need somebody to walk you through this, because you're probably like me. I don't like sitting there watching a fucking video, because even though I'm wanting to see exactly where I have to go, I'm having to see all this extra spoiler bullshit. So whereas it's better just to summon somebody, have them walk me through the area, because I'm also not only am I walking through and following and knowing exactly where to go, because I'm following the motherfucker that's done it, already done this shit. I'm getting to see it for the first time. Yeah.
I agree with that statement. I don't really care about spoilers per se, but I do like to experience the game over watching other people play it.
Right. Let's see, fucking, I don't even know another way other than going down by the rats, where I think there's 3 individual madmen knowledge, so that's 3 insight right there. But I don't know exactly how to get there. I do know there's no way I could see you soloing going down that path though, because there's a different enemy type you'll encounter. And they're gonna seem, a little too aggressive, but in all actuality, all they're doing is constantly setting themselves up for visceral strikes, and there is a big window as far as when you can shoot them. I got about 30 or 40 minutes. I didn't think it had already gotten this late, but I promised them I'd go with them up to the bar. We're visiting Rob and Jesse right now. The place that Drew works is right up the street. Literally right up the street from where we're at.
Yeah, don't let me hold you. You gotta go.
No, you're good.
Sometimes
We
we couldn't play together tonight, but now I know what to do now that I can get to that point, and then you'll be ready to play together next time.
well, like we ain't got to be up there till about like 9:30. That's what I'm saying. That's it. It ain't even fucking 8 o'clock yet, is it? Nuh-uh. I was honestly thinking Chewbacca might hop onto the damn game. Last time I was on Bloodborne, that motherfucker always hits us up at random. I haven't heard from him maybe 2 months. So it's about around the time that he gets around to messaging at least one of us out of the blue. It's just funny because we were playing this game the last time that happened.
I'm so stupid. I forgot the beginning of this game, but now I'm back to where I was. So, anyway.
You're good. Are you feeding me chips because we're going to a bar and you're trying to, like, you know, get in my head or put it in my head that that's the normal or norm? Because I don't really care. Yeah, I'm gonna have something to drink. I mean, not too much though, because I'm driving. Yeah. I'm gonna go troll somebody real quick. Oh, shit, wrong tombstone. Nope. Nightmare Frontier is the best place in the game. I mean, being completely fair, you probably will not, you know, agree with that statement, but
What did you say? I'm sorry. I was zoned into a battle while I was having.
you're good. I understand. I said, hell yeah, the place I just arrived at is called Nightmare Frontier. I went Nightmare Frontier, the best place in the game. I said, well, I don't think you would agree with that statement, but
I'm not sure any place in this game is good at this point, but we're gonna get there. Like, I'm doing it. I've memorized every enemy movement at this point. I'm like a machine at the first 5 seconds of this game.
oh man, like, wait till you just witness how everything just progressively devolves. or excuse me, yeah, I phrased that, you know, incorrectly. How it devolves as you progress, or how far it devolves, rather. Because it does not devolve progressively. That was very misleading.
Is it one of those that's gonna have like a crazy difficulty spikes that I'm just gonna get pissed at constantly?
Well,
That far
this,
invested that I have to make it.
I mean, some bosses in this game do require skill rather than just know-how of the game. Like if you fought a boss enough times or died to him enough times, by after a certain point, okay, I know what attacks he can do. I know all his attack patterns, his animations, whatnot, this, that, and another. Oh shit! Hold on a second. I got summoned. Oh man. See, that's that fucking. Oh wait. I can't tell if that was the Sai or the Hunter Saw, or the Bone Saw, whatever it's called. God damn it. I got Thrax. Huh? Yeah, Caffeine Queen. I wish I could have got some Caffeine Queen. I was right in the middle of explaining something earlier and I got summoned, and that, was all she wrote.
It's alright, I think this just takes a lot of focus.
So we're gonna set up the bed before
What is it? Item on the ground? Wow. I'm kind of surprised. And it was Madman's. That's fucked up.
Exactly what I need.
Yeah. However, I'm in a completely different area, far away. Is Nightmare Frontier optional? Actually, I think a lot of this, there's quite a few areas in this game that are technically optional, because you can completely not just overlook but bypass them on your way to what you think is the end of the game. But there's 4 fucking endings to this game. There's a really bad ending, a bad ending, you can't really tell if it didn't seem bad, but you really can't tell if it was a good ending or not, and then the true ending, which, not trying to give spoilers away.
How do you get multiple endings?
I'll tell you how you get the best ending, because I can do it without giving any spoilers away. There are 4 there's one item, and there's 4 of this one item. It's called an umbilical cord, and it doesn't look like, an umbilical cord. It looks like some Eldritch abomination type of shit. Anyways, you have to. There's only 3 you can find naturally, but there is a 4th in the game, and if you find the 4th, that's how you get the true ending. Because that's the only way to fight. we traded. Yeah. That was a draw. That's cool. That rarely happens in this game.
What happened?
The main reason I play Bloodborne, if I ever come back to it, if I'm not helping somebody else, is just for the PvP. So that's what I'm doing in Nightmare Frontier right now. I just keep on running out from the lantern. If I, win or lose, that's where I'm going to respawn, is at the lantern. Run out, ring the Sinister Bell, and just stand there and wait. Eventually, you'll get a message that's saying searching for the chime of a Sinister Bell. And since, let's see, how do I explain it? If you're in your world, that means you're the host. Because if you choose online instead of offline, you're the host of your current session. Okay, if you ever ring your beckoning bell to summon anyone, be it me, a random player, anybody, you'll eventually get a message that's saying, you hear the sound of a sinister bell. That means there's an NPC, a mob, we call her the bell ringing bitch. So it's like this old witch looking mob, and you can literally hear the sound of a bell being rang. And like the closer you get, of course, the louder it gets. Kill her, and that prevents anyone from being able to invade your world to kill you.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't try to listen that
Oh, good shit. I ran out of stamina. They just made, competitive play broken in this game, in my opinion, because anybody is capable of doing exactly what I'm doing right now and exploiting an insight glitch. It's mid to late game before you can reach this point to do it. But I'm just able to stand here, ring the Sinister Bell, and if I lose, I don't lose any of my souls or insight, and I don't lose anything at all but my time because I got summoned to another person's world. But if I win, not only do I get the blood echoes for killing the other player, but I get 1 insight every time I do so.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty big overload.
Right? Oh, I had nobody watching prior. Pancake.
Oh no, oh no.
Bias.
No!
I love her. You doing? I say instead of saying Tina.
That was kind of my fault. I never conceded. I felt cheated by Dark Souls kind of a lot. Like, this is kind of good, but I always feel fair. Like, okay, I could have got that better.
Oh, dude. I got thrashed. That bone scythe is sick. And I don't believe I could outswing that with the alt form. I don't have enough tinge for the Bloodborne to be that effective, I don't feel. No, that can't be the case, because I do too much damage to fucking bosses and, mobs in the blood form to not have enough high blood tinge. I don't know, let's try that again. I ain't got too much time left.
I've been told to pregame with a tiny shot of tequila.
What happened?
Are you judging me?
No, it's just not real tequila.
I mean, it's Jose Cuervo. Of course, it's Jose Cuervo. It's one of those things you buy for the name.
It's 50%. It's all it is. It's maybe 30 to 50% actual tequila. The other's just
Well, that's okay. I'm
food coloring
small.
and flavoring.
Look, I'm small. It's okay. This is just a pregame. Just buy me some kind of lemon drop thingy. Got sugar on it.
Whoa, bro. Kaner's helmet, the robe. I don't think the robe is allowing him to fucking persevere through each swing. I also believe the Chicago should be catching the stagger here. I don't know, again, this is fun. I kinda hope this Panquake guy keeps picking me up. He shouldn't be losing interest since he keeps on summoning me. Panquake. Love it. That timing of that shot was really fucking off. I don't even see how I got that visceral strike. The timing of that shot was way the fuck off. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this video. Five should be enough. This guy just hits so much fucking stronger than I do.
Well, I just did that beginning part, the best that I ever have, and I am so prepared.
See?
No way I can lose now with that attitude. I'm ready.
Hmm. Well, he just completely avoided my strike. And like two-shot me. And I have 1900 health. I don't fucking get this shit, man. How are people so much fucking stronger than me? Like, matchmaking is completely balanced in this game. People, like, it doesn't... You, if you're ever invaded, it is possible that you're facing someone who could be up to level 600. Because, yeah, the character levels all do go up that high. Like, straight up. It's because after you beat the game will start over, and then you're on New Game Plus. Enemies give you more blood echoes. Enemies are stronger. They're by the time you get the New Game Plus 2, more enemies will appear in certain areas, and it just gets crazier and crazier. But I think all the changes stop by around New Game 7, or so, something like that.
Welcome. What is it?
Yeah, I can guarantee
Farewell,
I
good
would
hunt.
never dare play this game through to that many, like, ever. No.
You'd be surprised, man. Like, people are able to beat this shit in like less than an hour. They're able to beat fucking or beat the whole game, main story, not the all the extra bullshit to it, but beat the main story in less than an hour, like around 45 minutes or more. That's some bullshit.
I'm kind of one of those people that never finishes a game. Like, I've never got to year 5 or year 3 or whatever it is in Stardew Valley because I always forget what I was doing to start over.
I'm not
Like, I
sure
literally never finish anything.
what is Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley, oh, that's such a great game. I really suggest that. If you like Harvest Moon, stuff like that, it's the best thing about every kind of game like that.
Heather plays
I really think
Harvest
she would
Moon
like
ones.
that. Yeah, I told her about it. She seemed, if she likes that kind of stuff, like, I love that game. I highly recommend it.
Stardew Valley. Okay. That's a PlayStation game?
PlayStation 4, yeah.
Okay. Anti-clockwise. Oops. It's not. Why am I wearing that? That doesn't even work. Yeah. Alright. So you're ready to summon me is what you're saying? What the hell? Trying to figure out why my character keeps randomly just sitting down. He's doing a specific emote, and I don't know. I'm not selecting an emote or even opening up this, emote menu. Alright. Make sure you have the password on, worldwide, yada yada. And I am ringing my small resident bell at the lantern.
No. No.
Oh, I hope you don't have like a fear of any kind of thing because, man, they touch base on all kinds of fucking phobias in this game with their monsters.
Oh, wow, that was lame. No, not really. Stuff like that doesn't necessarily bother me.
Like, what's that one for, like, fucking, just like craters or multiple holes and shit?
Trypophobia?
Yeah. That's an odd one. Holy damn. There is nobody here in the beginning of the game. At least not for me. So, fun fact about the Hunter's Lanterns. Any of them you ever encounter and that you light?
Yep.
You weren't ringing the bell, were you?
Was I ringing the bell? No.
Okay, good. Okay.
No, I'm just not getting it.
Now, if this game wasn't lame as fuck in the aspect, as far as items go, in comparison to Dark Souls, as soon as you summon me, I could have dropped you, a couple soul items, so where if you ever needed some souls, you could use, whichever of them, large to small quantity, to get what you needed in case you encountered a fuck situation, because you don't ever lose inventory. You just use physical currency, if that makes sense. Except for insight. In Dark Souls, you lose humanity. You lose fucking everything if you die. It's just fuck.
Yeah, I realized that really quickly. Like, you can't die multiple times, so I'm only and then
Yeah, and you were playing.
that's the bar.
You were playing Dark Souls 1 too, man. That one's even worse. Like, if you die multiple times without regaining your humanity, your curse effect gets even worse.
Yeah, that game's bullshit. I don't know how anything can get worse than this part.
If you can struggle past the beginning, it gets fun. By the time you make it down towards I was about to say Lazarus, but that's wrong. Izalith. That's probably the most fun part in that game, as well as the most graphically beautiful. Just like the detail they put into that game. Let's see, I'm gonna have to drop from using these to save on echoes. Oh, I'll clip that because you'll probably think it looks cool.
I'm still sitting.
I also had to swap it back to my headset. I had you playing through the TV because Heather was in and out with Jesse. Yeah, they're filling up the air mattress over here though. I couldn't even hear shh. You want to put this up?
We got time there yet.
Hey sis. Now that you got the insight, we can run this. But yeah, I gotta start getting ready to get up out of here. Oh yeah. I'll be on later tomorrow as well, if you're gonna be on. Alright, that's what's up. You have a good night, sis.